Benny Big Gun here. It's vlog time again. Today is going to be a true story, not a fiction story, and it's going to not be a really funny story today. It's very, very serious. What has happened? This happened last Saturday. Anyway, let me explain. There's a funny side to the story, but I'll get to that in a bit. We put our 4x4, our old 4x4 up for sale because we got ourselves another one, more powerful, easier to transport the horse trailer because we had a Opel Frontera 2.8 TDI 4x4 and we bought ourselves a Opel Monterey 3.1 diesel engine. So it's much more powerful than the vehicle. Anyway, we sold the old one. Let me explain what happened. We put the car in the internet for sale on a website. We got some calls for the car, and one person wanted to come from Paris on a train to pick up the vehicle. Paris is quite away from where we are. It's like 200 something kilometers, so I'm not sure how much that is in miles. But anyway, it's 200 kilometers. It's quite a drive. And so let's see. Anyway, we offered to pick him up from the train station because we live a little ways from the train station as well. So we have to pick him up. It's like a 15-minute drive, but if you have to walk that, it's a good hour's walk. So it's a 15-minute drive. We went and picked the man up. The man is African. He comes from Africa. And anyway, we brought him back to see the vehicle. Of course, my sister was inside the house, inside the bathroom to be honest. I went and told my sister the gentleman was there to buy the vehicle. Told him a little bit about him. He's his profession. He works in a bakery. Around 25 to 30 years of age, in my opinion. And so on. So I went back to see what's going on. He had a look around the vehicle. Decided he'll take the vehicle, but first he asked if he could urinate somewhere because he had a long train ride and he hadn't been to the toilet. So we basically said just basically go urinate somewhere over there, anywhere, a long way. Anyway, we were filling in the paperwork on the hood of the car. We were just papers were on the hood. We were just signing up the papers. And all of a sudden we start to hear shouting and all sorts of things. And we turn around to have a look at what's going on. The next thing we know, there's 5 men on top of him beating him up. I mean, literally fisting him, beating him up. He's screaming. First thing we do, we go ahead to try and we scream at the people to stop the fight. They take off running. I mean, he was literally on the ground, the man was. There's 5 men on top of him, so 1 to 5, there's no chance. So anyway, the man was he was hurt naturally. His hand was all bleeding. They hit him in the head a few times, in the chest, and so on. In the knee, his knee got really badly hurt, and it was. And he was very, very well dressed. He had a suede jacket on, very, very well dressed. His clothes were ruined. I mean, they literally put him in the mud. He was mudded through. Anyway, the man called the police. And very, very slow service from the police, I have to say. It took about half an hour for them to arrive. I mean, it took them half an hour. After half an hour, they finally decided to arrive. There was 3 officers on the scene. And basically they took the statement of the man, what happened. Then they went to the neighbours. Of course, one of the ones who was fighting decided to come out and start screaming, and the officer stopped him from doing anything. And anyway, basically what happened was they rounded up a group of people, including the man who was hurt. Me and my family were kept out of it. It really had nothing to do with us. We were just the ones selling the car. And they all went down to the police station. The police took everybody's statements, and an hour later they were all let go. We offered to pick up the man from the police station. We picked him up from the police station, brought him back. And yeah, and at the end of the day he took the vehicle anyway. He bought the vehicle anyway, which was kind of lucky for us. If it was me, I think I might have said deal's off. But he took the vehicle, and it worked out at the end of the day. And what's happening now is he has to go see a doctor, and after seeing the doctor he has to go back to the police station and to press charges. So basically that's the vlog for today. Yeah, it was a very, very strange experience, I assure you. We couldn't literally do nothing. It was like that. It all went so fast. It was over within not even a minute. It was that fast. It all went so quickly. So anyway, that's about it, you all. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and etc, etc. So thank you for watching, all of you. I appreciate it, and most of all, have a nice. Oh, by the way, I forgot to explain the funny side of the story. Sorry about that. Anyway, the funny part about it was my sister. Remember, my sister didn't know what was going on about all this. So I went and told my sister after a little while. I told you it was very, very fast. After that, I went to my sister and I said, the man's going to have to come in the bathroom to wash himself because he's been beaten up by the neighbours. And my sister went like, ugh. She did not know what... It was like, I come in 1 minute and tell her about the gentleman, and next minute I come in and tell her that he's been beaten up. I mean, I said, it is kind of funny if you look at that respect. You look at it from that respect, it's kind of funny. But anyway, it's the way it is. And, okay. Leave all the comment section below, you all. Most of all, have a nice day.